right, my beautiful people, lovers of freedom all over the world, wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to Expose News TV, your one and only YouTube platform that gives you back-to-back news and informate where they happen for Biafran territory as it they hot, as it they happen for Biafran land. Make you no forget to subscribe to this channel if you never subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you will get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. Now make we go straight up to the matter where we carry come for you today, wherever you are joining us from today. Do not forget to share this video to as many group and platforms as possible. Now make we expose another matter, and this time around make we expose Ifeanyi Ejiofor, popularly known as Kanu White. Ifeanyi Ejiofor don't enter another beke as the matter they go, and this time around now him in collaboration with Uchechi, popularly known as Delilah currently, because I think the activities of that woman is beginning to get me irritated. And also, so many people are tired of, should I use the word conspiracy? You know, the conspiracy that she has been trying to, do against Onyeduma and Kanu, all in the name of hitting against the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Njoko. Now, the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Njoko just tweeted some minutes ago or some hours ago that he is keeping quiet over this conspiracy of Uchechi, Kanu, and Ifeanyi Ejiofor against Kanu. Do not forget that this whole issue of Uchechi Kanu, that is Kanu's wife, some people might say former wife, has been going on, for so long, and so many issues have come up concerning this. In fact, so many expositions have come up against Uchechi Kanu concerning her activities and conspiracy against Onyeduma Kanu. Now, the video I'm going to play different videos. The first one is Ifeanyi Ejiofor video, where the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Njoko, responded and try to expose a particular issue. The Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Njoko said he's going to handle this whole issue, but he's going to come hard on them, because when I saw the second video that I'll be posting here of Kanu's wife, according to her, she was in DSS custody. She went to DSS custody with her child, and Kanu was playing with his son. A father that has actually missed his son, and his son that's actually missed the dad. They were playing, and the woman videoed that incident and published it on social media. In fact, when I saw that video, the first thing I said was, this woman is not stable, and this woman is not intelligent. Why will I say that? In a critical issue that your husband is going through, we are having issues of Kanu having series of medical complications. You're not talking about that. Now you're showing the playful side of Kanu to the whole world. Are you doing it so that the world will think that Kanu is actually comfortable in DSS custody, or what? I kept on asking myself the question. In fact, make I not talk too much. Let me play the video, and I want you to go to the comment section and give me your own, comment on what you feel on why she will even post that video. And also, the second video of Ifeanyi Ejiofor, they will have other discussions ranging and happening in Biafran territory. Please make sure wherever you are that you are sharing this video, because this is a critical issue that needs urgent attention. I
Yeah. But I'm waiting for them because I'm going to mention them that shot the whole world. Okay. If they are unable to investigate what all happened in my house and produce the criminal that came to my house and leave my boss within the for 8 hours, I'll mention the names of the people I had meeting with. Okay. Have he mentioned the name of the people he have meeting with? As Ejiofor, have they arrested the criminals? Okay, if they have, he said he is going to mention the names of the people he have meeting with. So as Ejiofor, now that the Nigerian government have compensated you, give you another money to buy your car, compensate you with it, and still they have not apprehended the people that came to your house to murder your PA. Have you mentioned the name? He has not mentioned the name. This was what he used to deceive Biafrans. Till today, Ejiofor has not mentioned the names of the people he had meeting with. He said he is going to mention the people he has meeting with. He did not say he is going to mention the people that killed his PA, but rather he threatened to mention the people that he has meeting with. Have you ever seen anything like that? What does the people he has meeting with has to do with killing of the PA? Now listen to him. At 10 a.m. somewhere, I don't mention here. Okay. But I'm waiting for them because I'm going to mention them that shot the whole world. If they are unable to investigate what all happened in my house and produce the criminal that came to my house and leave my boss within the for 8 hours, I'll mention the names of the people I had meeting with. Okay. The name of the people he has meeting with. Somebody said that the Mohammed Abbas has mentioned it.
Which is a business going wrong, bunkering business going wrong between the government, so-called the military Nigeria terrorist army, and that of the local people that are doing bunkering as well in their land. Because this thing is an ongoing something very, very long time. That's why there's a lot of spills and oil spills here, and because they are using some of the places to do their refinery. A lot of all these politicians, even Akpabio himself, they all have this. Akpabio single-handedly created a militia that was fighting and fighting with the terrorist army, with the terrorist Nigerian army, fighting the local vigilantes and what have you, just to create an anarchy in his own state so that he can get a security allowance, and he did. These people never ever have any good intention for the Biafra people. Trust me, that is just truth. I don't even need to convince you on that. Oyendu Hamazina, they kind of have said it, and our leader, our Prime Minister Samuel Èkpá, several times. This Akpabio, the second, and you come to look at the profile of these people and their portfolios. You must have done something so remarkable that Fulani will actually for Wike to even be given this minister of FCT. It's a big position. It's like if actually being the president of the zoo. It's a big position, being the minister of FCT, because he is above governors, he is above House of Representative members and senators and what have you. He's above all of them. Do you know what Wike did for him to even got to that position? It always from that old river state. The same thing happened to Amechi. Always from that old river state. Wike, as soon as Wike took the game to the next level that no one have ever seen. Up to date, Wike is still ravaging old river state because of his problem of sometimes he begin to wonder, look at this, what is these people even looking for? You have been a two-time governor. You are I think a senator. You are this. You are that. What else are you? Before then, he was a so-called commissioner of Punke. Look at these people now. Again. What sort of power are you looking for? You want to be just like Omineko. You want to be the president of Nigeria. Now you have gotten it. And what happened? What happened? You have gotten it now. What happened? This is the problem that these people are facing. Tomorrow, they're born, just like what our Prime Minister said. Ordinary local government election, they are throwing bomb. Ordinary local government election. Can you imagine? That is to tell you that Nigeria have never been there for anyone. Anyone, including even the Afanja people. There you can see what is going on. Hagano, they will hear me. As soon as Biafra leaves, these people, that is when this Fulani will actually understand whom they are dealing with. These people will deal with Fulani people with their own problem. Our own even issue is even small. What these people are going to face from the Yoruba people, You see, all these people, you know how they nearly Fulanize all of them and make all of them Islam. They will hear when, because these people will never, although, like, you know, we never know what is going to be the outcome, but based on their characteristics and how they behave, because you can tell most of us that have lived with these people, not even in the, you know, if you want to know how Afonja people behave, not the ones in Lagos or Abiyakuta, no, you can't know, meet them outside. Montahana, the northern Nigeria, that is when you will find out how these people are. They are brutal. You will never, if don't know this and here will cause you will, of human. No, this has been their aim from day one. They have hated us as much as the Fulani people hated us. Honestly, the only people that we don't even have that much problem, despite the fact that people, they make them to think so. Put on the outside, this Gobert, the real ones, the indigenous people. But these Yoruba people, we don't know, starting from their so-called award, from giving us £20 when he was the finance minister and all that. He was one that initiated all this nonsense. And today, the people that they claim, the person that they claim it was their son, which is Tinubu, have come to be the end. He will stay there until Biafra declaration on the 2nd of December 2024. You all remember what our Prime Minister said when they were planning to have killed them at official Abad. He told them, please, that Biafrans should see Baba Chapelet in a minute. He doesn't want anything to happen until October. And people were asking Prime Minister, what is this October that you keep mentioning? What is going on in October? You guys have started seeing a little bit of it. What we have on the Jumbotron here, this is not just a day ago. It says, breaking. Congratulations to Biafra people. Indeed, the history have been made. With the news I received yesterday, it is done. You see this word, go and have a look at this word and check other words that our Prime Minister have been tweeted. This particular word have been as little as this. I was looking at now, it was 102,000. Now it's 101,000. Now it's 102,000. Just a few seconds now that I just clicked on it. This something, yeah? The Prime Minister haven't even revealed what this is. I'm being honest with you. For this man to have said this, just watch his tweet of couple of hours today. Short. But the words, the very, very deep. we don't need to. He said in one of the tweets, like you or not, he said that the sort of progress that the Biafra government is making is shocking. That him himself is actually surprised. I'm being honest with you, a lot is going on. And guys, if you guys haven't followed our lobbies, it's very, very important. Elias Gorosales, you guys have to go and follow him. All the very, very important. The update working on Akukwa too, you know, because we need to keep tab with what is actually going on in this liberation. That man is doing a wonderful work. And how ironic, this man is speaking like a Biafran. Why is it that everything that our Prime Minister touched and his group, it's always a success? Are you reading you seeing what I'm seeing or thinking what I'm thinking? This is God and my brothers and sisters. Let us not deny the fact. You might not like him, whomever that is here, that you have issues. Believe me, don't believe what people are telling you. Go and make your research. These men have you at heart. Every boyfriend about for your own interest and that of your family. Islamic State of Nigeria terrorist government led by Fulani. They will never do anything. Rather, they will kill you if they have the opportunity to do so. Your life and your existence depends on the government of Biafra. And with assurance, like you know, we don't need to convince you. You are better off 5% in Biafra nation than 120% in Nigeria, because Nigeria have never given you anything that is meaningful in your life. It's just a truth. Check yourself out and check everything, history or whatever. Nigeria have never given you anything that is meaningless in life. The only thing they will going to give you, anything that have meaning in your life, the only thing they're going to give you is bad news. If whenever you think of Nigeria, anything in regards to the government, nothing. Whatever you are today in Nigeria is the help of your family and friends and yourself. Nigeria did not play part in it. Think of it. Just use 10 seconds and think of it. You know the truth. Nigeria as a government have never given you any opportunity in life. This is just 100% truth. So why are you standing in the gap? Why do you think that Nigeria have anything to say in you? Why are you supporting them in anything? Forget about if you have issues with the prime minister or the government or whomever that's leading. That doesn't even matter anyway. The prime minister is just an arrowhead. He is there to do the needful. Look at what the sacrifice that he made again. His political life, he gave it away because there's an election coming up as councillors and he has to go and vie again. And he is going to win. Definitely, he's been there for a very long time. But this man, once again, throw away all these opportunities because of the restoration of independent state of Biafra. What else did this man? Business here, we all know that now one here now 100% because we on the business you let me tell you, there's a sort of businesses that you have. It doesn't matter, even if you are just the CEO and then the rest of the other people, there's a CEO Koi or CEO Koi, whatever, COO, whatever. At the end of the day, if you are not involved 100%, the difference is there. People sometimes come because of the influence of the owner. When you are not there, your business is running to ground zero. That one of the prime minister is an example of it. Let's be honest. This guy has sacrificed everything for us. What have you sacrificed? This is what you have to ask yourself. Are you not part of this? What have you done on behalf of the government of Biafra? Just ordinary email retweet. Some people, I got baby and I young mother. We will be begging people. Is it supposed to even be so? Are we supposed to be begging people to retweet? On your own. What are you here for? Just to hear the preaching, accept the sabots. But is it just to hear the preaching or what? You have to repost. Obugono that in the came that day. That is part of what you have done. If someone, just one person, it only needs one person. Every day. Because of our people. Now you anything like for 8 hours or so. And then what is it 8 hours for the past 1 year plus? He been more for 8 hours before again. This here now going here. It never happened. Since I started coming up on this program and started doing this hosting of a thing from Umuna to date, before banner professional hosting, 8 hours a hibe hamora. But at the end of the day, we have to sacrifice something, including in KDI. It's not an easy something, but we have to do it. Somebody have to do it, isn't it? And when the difference with just ask yourself the question: are you contributing towards the freedom of your people? In what aspect? Isn't it Biafra for you and me? Or maybe are you one of those people that is saying, oh, it does not matter. I'm just going to pretend like as if, these people say they don't even make a roll call. Waiting concern me, make I just stand there for one place, my brother. Now, who cares? When they bring the thing, I go just go enjoy them. You go enjoy them, but I'm telling you, there was going to be different. You will enjoy Biafra to the fullest. That is normal. It's your 100% right. The government is not going to deny that. Even if you get one agenda or notice where help in any way. But search your heart, write down in your mind. Is it the right thing that you're doing? Seriously. Look at what we are facing in the terrorist state. If not for the coming of Biafra, government in exile, and our BDF that we are all funding heavily. Look at the sophisticated way. And the Prime Minister have said it. That in Kebun, will be coming out soon. Don't you see that when the helicopter were throwing bomb in Olo State a few days ago, just 48 hours ago or so, Prime Minister said that I think it's the time to wheel out the big guns. All the day we are waiting. The 30 days that just finished of the shutdown of Nigerian institution within Biafra territory, it just said, the water, and the government have, find out like Ebe when they keep back and Ebe back. The terrorist state fight over that? They did not. So my brothers and sisters, at the end of the day, enjoy yourself that question. Are you doing the right thing or not? Thank you so much. And I just want to recognize the presence of our sister, Obi Chicago. Obi Chicago, thank you for being here. If my brother, thank you for being here. Chukwumeze, thank you, my brother Chukwumeze. It's me again. It's me again. You wouldn't. Thank you. It's me again for being here. Eddie Funky. There's a lot of people. Please, guys, if I haven't done so, our sister, Wari sister, Simon and Didi Stella. There's a lot of people that have come. Please, if you haven't done so, help us share the space so that we can get a lot of our people in. We are here till the normal usual time. Thank you so much. Our brother Benchux, your hand is up. The mic is yours. Welcome, my brother.
Good morning. Thank you so much, my brother JD Walker. You're doing a great. I thank you, Biafrans, more for seeing the rising sun again today. It is wonderful and privileged to be among with you this morning. Honor to whom honor is due. I give honor to all the ministers, our lion and lioness. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening, depending on your time zone. I thank everyone. It's if I can just pick some pieces of what our brother Uchechi said, and what our co-host said, our host said. Do you know why all these useless and criminal politicians in the zoological animal republic is doing what they are doing? Number one, like what was the topic of the day, a true democracy for Africa beyond. The first instance, our leader, our PM, the introduction of a database system. You see, with the database system, every Biafra is already been encroached. It's just like we put everybody together. For you to ask or to fight for any office in Biafra land, we'll go through your data to know what you have done, to know how the kind of person you are. To be honest with you, when Biafra is done, any person starting from local government to the last of them in that Abuja, if you have ever worked in this local government, House of Assembly, represented Senate, we will bring you before the court, before the Biafran court. Everybody in this platform will be my witness. We all will be the archive that will remind the government. Any person who will fight, who will act for any post in Biafra land, the Biafran people must know who you are, know what you have done. And we will ask you, when you are with Zoo government, what have you done to the people? How long have you, what did you do in support of this very liberation in this nation? Yeah, yes, we know there are people doing their own support underground. That one is aside. We keep them aside. But each of them must give an account of what they have done to our nation. Because many has gone, many has died. Look at what our angel is doing in my hometown. That is the epicenter of this war now. People are putting their life in the front line because of your children and your unborn generation. We know there's no time they will support what we are doing. And Nigerian government and also British government is trying to lure them, give them advice what to do in order to distract us. But I tell you, what you are doing today has come to the limelight of the whole world. Your sufferness, your lamentation is not in vain. The whole world is hearing you. The whole world is listening to what we are doing. It's never in vain. So I pledge everyone here that we should not give up. The Zoo government knew that they have lost this. They have lost this game. They have lost completely. Look at what our COS tweeted. How Nigeria was completely dehumanized, brought to shame. 3 votes, maybe 3 votes is the people, the 2 persons they presented there. Nigeria, they have gone. Ghana and Malawi took the human rights. Do they have? They don't. That to tell you that there is nothing like human rights. Sometimes I look at all these idiotic senators in the House calling themselves honorable members are talking about human rights and the rule of law. Where is the rule of law? Your rule of law will transparent your country to have that legitimacy of human rights. But there is none. It locks somebody up who didn't do anything, who is fighting for his people. There is nothing you hold in order to tarnish him. Nothing. Leave him to go. He said, no. Where is the human rights? Where are the human rights lawyers in that nation? If I call in that entity, because they are not worthy to be a nation. Nigeria is nothing but a business entity, a business company. Who are those? All those useless, idiotic Falana said that he's a human rights lawyer. Where are they? They cannot hear their voice anymore because their drug lord, who is giving them money behind, is there. Biafrans, we should not look sideways at all in this journey we have already taken on our hand. And if anyone is telling you that the United Nations we did this blah blah blah, this is not a bullshit. If you don't have go and just borrow account Pyongyang. God will be on your side. God will give you that strength to fight that person. Even if you cannot be able to fight him, there is nothing like a United Nations anymore. I tell somebody that hypocrisy is equal to the diplomacy. They are the same. It depends on how you use it. There is no difference between 2 of them. Everyone see how Iran fly rocket to Israel, and nobody said anything. Then you allow my enemy to come to my house or to come and put a dent, something that will kill me, ask me to keep quiet. Then when I react, then he start calling me names. You see, all the Nigerians, they will all die in Biafra land. Their blood will be a sacrifice that we use in cleansing that land. Let them keep on coming. We're not going to give up. Our angels is there. They are doing a wonderful job. So everyone should add what you are doing more to see that our land is being protected. Dear friends, I thank you all this morning. I'm still at work. I hope there are many who have something to give in order to make our nation be a wonderful one. And it's going to be a wonderful one. Anything that started with good is good. Thank God we have somebody who is optimistic. Our PM, our lead, our Onyendu, they are optimistic people. They're optimistic. If you don't have optimistic in what you are doing, forget it. Just forget it. Your dignity, your pedigree is who you are. I will drop here. Thank you so much, Master JD, for giving me this little opportunity to air my view. I love you all.
Thank you, brother Benchooks, for that wonderful submission. Thank you so much for that, and thank you for coming. Like you said, I'm just going to pick two things from your submission. Before I do that, I just want to acknowledge the presence of our brother Ronnie. Ronnie is here. Ronnie, thank you for being here. Thank you, my brother. And David Nana, we wanted to call you before, but then I think you dropped out or something. And Onyisi Biafra. And the rest of the people that have come in the course of this program, please, if you haven't done so, continue to share the space so that we can get a lot of our people in, because it's important that every one of us come here and make our submission, even like this is government space as well. You don't really need to come and speak big grammar like our sister Warisister used to say. Anyhow, anyhow. Eze, thank you for being here. Even if it's one of the language of heavens in the 40th state of United States of Biafra, you are permitted to use that because someone will listen to it. It is allowed. So don't think that maybe your submission is not important, or maybe because of your too much grammar. No, don't worry about that. Biafra is going to change all those nonsense, because in Nigeria, you all remember what goes on. Before I go to our brother's submission, to the extent that when you speak your so-called vernacular, that's how you speak your local language, you will be flogged. This is the Fulani system that these people brought to our people. The same thing, something that I'm telling you about is actually what led to Ihedioha's Ulster from the old Imo state, before they allowed this armed robber and criminal to come in from number 4 to number 1. Because during that short spell of his governance, I'm not saying that he's not part of the system, no, but it was because of Ihedioha have introduced the mandatory teaching of the Igbo language in most of the primary schools in the then old Imo state. Hope Uzodinma packed up his file and ran to Abuja the next minute and tell Fulani, "Oh, did you see what is going on? He's trying to bring Biafra. Look," because they have never seen this kind of thing before. And Fulani, you see, with the video evidence, and the Fulani decided that was when Abba Kyari was still alive. Not Abba Kyari, the police one. No. You know, after the death of Buhari, they have two parallel governments. There's one that Abba Kyari is leading, and the one that Aisha Buhari is leading. Hope Uzodinma ran to Abuja and complained to his Fulani stooges, Fulani master, sorry. And what did they do? They decided, you know what? That's the end of it. Abba Kyari went to London. I don't know what his official visit or something, because he was the president of Nigeria then. He was the official president of Nigeria then. Because the man from Sudan was just the first one was the one that actually acted properly like a Buhari, but they got like 7 of them from different one. We all know how much the other man, even after the payment of $250 million, he still requested for more for doing Buhari's job. You know, only plus 6 and everything. You have to pay him for that. But at the end of the day, ordinary, you are speaking your own native language. And then these people will bring you out from in the class and flog you. Nigga, so you have to speak grammar. When you look at the 79 just concluded the United Nations General Assembly, what did you see? Don't you see the presidents and what they're doing, and the prime ministers and what have you, and the head of states? They have things that they plug on their ears, isn't it? They are speaking their own language, and then there's a translate. Do you think that they don't know how to speak that English or other languages? Some of them, they are so almost 4 or 5. But they have to bring it home. They have to speak their own language. And by so doing, what entails is that on your own, swallow that your language and they get an interpreter to interpret it. That is how it's done. But our people, they will think that it's a good thing that they're doing to the people. They don't know that they're actually making them look like fools. How are you going to even describe that? No man can they are speaking in their mother's tongue, and then you have to bring them out. You have the function to flog them for doing so. Are you discouraging or encouraging them because of to please the Fulani? Our people have seen a lot of things. There's a lot that the government have to do, but all one step at a time. The journey of a thousand miles starts with a step, and the government of Biafra is doing the needful, and they're in the right position, and they're going to correct everything. It's going to take a while, but it's going to be corrected. That is definitely. Thank you, my brother Benchuk, for bringing that up. And before I go to the your submission, you did talk about the United Nations vote, that the terrorist Islamic State of Nigeria get only 3 votes. Yes, you are right, my brother. From the tweet from our COS, Dr. Honorable Ngozi Orabeze, I went and checked it out because most of the things I checked it out and it was true. I never disputed it anyway. I just wanted to get the whole information. The terrorist state of Nigeria, let me just call it in a way that people will understand. Nigeria, as an entity, as a contraption, got only 3 votes. This is a secret ballot. And I will explain to people, our people, the implication of this. This is a secret ballot they normally had in the United Nations. Because they have this vote, I think, on yearly basis or something. But most of the African countries that participated, Ghana, Burundi, voted in as one members with 179 and 168 votes, respectively. Malawi got 182 votes, while Cote d'Ivoire got 181. Cote d'Ivoire was re-elected for a second term. We are talking about the human rights side of it. Kifuzu, the other day, a couple of days ago, in the 79th General Assembly, the terrorist Shetima, the sponsor and the owner, CEO of Boko Haram, he went to the United Nations and talked about Palestinian of having its inalienable right for freedom. But he forget the one in his backyard. He went there and blow big grammar. He went there and blow grammar that is crammed for, I don't know, God knows when they write that speech for him. And today, the news is out. After a secret ballot, Nigeria only get 3. That's, I just want people to fathom this, please. Ghana and Burundi get 179. Ghana got 179, Burundi got 168. 168, oh. Malawi got 182, while Cote d'Ivoire got 181. Then Nigeria get 3. Maybe it's another Boko Haram person that decided, let me just, because if, as they don't give him money, if he not come do this vote, this thing get a severe, this man go find out, or where to the vote. Mado 3.
Maybe it's Niger. Maybe it's Niger that give completely.
Just three countries. This thing, sometimes when we say something about terrorist set of Nigeria that they have lost every respect in the world, people will think that this is a joke. Can you even begin to believe this kind of not something? 3 vote Nigeria, the so-called giant of Africa, isn't it what they claim they are? They got 3 votes. Malawi of all Malawi got 181. Nigeria got 3. Do you know what that entails? The world have come to reject Nigeria and whatever it stands for. Believe me, this is a secret ballot. When you want to know exactly what is going on, isn't it in vote?